All right, everybody, I'm spreading the breaking news that the quartering is a giant in public. So here we go. Here we go. Hello, everybody. I have breaking news. The quartering is a giant. Thank you. That's all.
Wait a minute.
Lie.
All right, everybody, I'm spreading the breaking news that the quartering is a giant pussy in public. So here we go. Here we go. Hello, everybody. I have breaking news. The quartering is a giant pussy.
Nobody cares. Nice hat.
He tried it.
Nobody cares.
All right, I'm going to start with an apology. I apologize to my viewers, in particular the ones that follow me on Twitter, for being annoying as all get out over the past week or so. Getting sucked into some clout chasing. I'm better than that. I got sucked in. I also probably annoyed a lot of you, and so I do apologize for that. Feel free to refollow me on Twitter, as I promise to, going forward, I will not engage with either one of the two individuals who have been so desperately seeking my attention. This will also be the last video I make on the issue, because essentially what we have here is your classical crabs in a bucket situation, where, you know, people, you know, they're in the bucket trying to drag everything back in with them, drag people down with them, and I got sucked into it. So that was weak sauce from me, so I apologize for that. Two, you know, I think I do need to explain a little bit here, because there's been a bit of a narrative going on around where my positions are. I have never, nor will I ever, have any problem with any human being who is just existing and not infringing on anyone else's rights. I don't have any problems with anybody like that. In particular, some of the crowd that's been in my menchies the past few days. I have a problem with annoying people. I have a problem with liars, as I've shown in videos where they're leaking, you know, faking DMs and things like that. It's really pathetic. But I want to be very clear, as I do have a decent, you know, I have such a large subscriber base. It's pretty diverse. And I want to be clear that I don't really care what you do with your bodies, or, you know, as an adult or between two consenting adults. I'm like so uninterested in it. I don't really know how to describe it. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't care. And I don't care to bring it up or to talk about it. And I got goaded into it a little bit, but that's a distraction, and I apologize for that. In terms of the tech review guy, Rick, I don't really know. You know, the situation comes up every couple of months when he's low on content. He starts his beef with me. And then unfortunately, I have, you know, a bunch of my viewers. I keep trying to tell him this, but he doesn't listen. You know, we share a lot of subscribers. And I am greedy and a filthy capitalist. And I have very little to gain beefing with somebody who shares thousands of subscribers with me. You know, roasting a guy like Ethan, it's a little different. You know, I've got nothing to lose. And when two content creators are like going back and forth like this, it alienates the people that are subscribed to both of them. So, you know, going forward, I'm not going to address this dude anymore. It's been very cringe for him. I think it's been an unending string of self-owns, which culminated with alone, apparently, on a Saturday night, walking around a mall and screaming my name to a food court full of sevens of people. The poor guy is completely unhinged, and I don't really feel right, you know, putting him on the same intellectual value as anyone else worth discussing. Meaning, I don't think my viewers have anything to gain from me exposing or pointing out all the hilarities of this person. I don't have anything to gain by pointing out some of his character flaws or what he's done with his life. It's just mean. I don't want to be mean. And you know, sometimes I'm only human, so I do get mean. But you know, if you look at this individual's timeline, it is absolutely full of hundreds of unhinged tweets about me for the past, I don't know, week or so. He also directly after one of my sponsors. And as a result of the coordinated effort between him and another individual, it did create some friction between some sponsors and I. And it was a nuisance. It was a nuisance. But again, super greedy capitalist guy. I've got nothing to gain. And the amount of like just really, I mean, this is what he thinks was some sort of incredible own. And by the way, this tweet has 1,100 likes. That's pretty good for him. Heck, that's pretty good for me. But 700 comments. It's mostly full of people saying, "What are you doing?" I mean, it's so weird. Like, I like his channel a lot more than yours. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have known. Bro, I don't know. You're into this kind of stuff. You know, your bar for comedy must be subterranean. You've done 5 live streams on him and he hasn't done a video on you once. I have done a video on him before in the past, but it was, I don't know, forever ago. Also understand that he demanded my time to discuss things as adults. And within 45 seconds, he had shared the link to that live stream with a troll so they could come on and be his backup. And it did not end well for him. Very embarrassing moment for him. You know, you have all these people in here saying, "What are you doing? I don't imagine you're doing this. We're really on some new stuff. Grown man, cringe. Kind of disappointing. I thought you were above this kind of stuff. I'm sorry, but this is just cringe. I'm even on your side, but I don't think this was necessary. This is such a weird thing to do." You know, I don't understand why he thought this was going to go over really well for him, but it didn't. It was, you know, I feel secondhand embarrassment. There's like very few, even the people that, you know, even the people that he was trying to impress with this, you know, guys from Cringe. It was just very bad. So what does, on a Saturday night, late, at a mall, which I'm surprised they even exist anymore, this is what he does.
All right, everybody, I'm spreading the breaking news that the...
I can't, he curses in this, which is real classy because I'm sure there's some families eating their dinner, but whatever.
Here we go. Hello, everybody!
Again, there is nobody here. You could see most of the food stands are even closed. I don't know what he thought.
I have breaking news. The quartering is a...
And he curses.
That's all.
That's what he did. That's his huge own. This is a 40-year-old man. By the way, we're the same age. I think he might be younger than me. He might be younger than me. And his entire feed is begging for, here 14 seconds ago. 14 seconds ago, breaking news. According to the Quartering, all 1 million of my subscribers have unsubscribed. He's also reporting that my fellow commie Vaush and I were spotted What? Here he talks, here he actually did some work. That's pretty good. Some other tweets about other people. DSP is his other weird obsession. Here's a tweet about me. This whole, well, okay, there's a Mitch McConnell meme. That guy is really unfortunate looking. Looks like maybe he's dialed it back a little bit. I'm happy for him. I think this was a really destructive path that he was on. He's definitely losing a lot of subscribers. But then, you know, there's always people that say, oh, I unsubscribed and they never did, or they're never subscribed anyway. You know, it's really interesting. Begging me to come on his stream, which I don't know. Here's a tweet about me. 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 Here's a, I mean, like, because it's all about me. There's a couple that are actual tweets, but, you know, certainly here's a tweet about me. Here's a tweet about me. And this is his last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 videos. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the last 10 videos he's uploaded are literally about me. And he's so incredibly lazy, in my opinion. He hasn't even changed the thumbnail. He just reuses the same thumbnails. I think it's weird that Rick from Review Tech has anything to say about, or is, you know, memeing on my looks or whatever, but, you know, good for him. What he's trying to do is really suck up to these leftists because he thinks they have a huge audience because they have so many Twitter bots. So he's trying to, now he's like, oh, I'm going to talk about Jordan Peterson from like one of the most hilarious surface level scratch takes I've ever heard in my life. I don't have time for this. Dude streamed 3 hours and 40 minutes. 3 hours. Here's an hour and a half. Here's only a half hour. Good for you. 3 hours. 4 hours. 3 hours about me. I mean, and here's the thing, just to kind of wrap it up, all right? I'm happy he finally made 1 million subscribers. I really am. Looks like he lost some, he might have had to delete some videos. I think he got a strike or a warning or something, whatever. But, you know, he worked really hard. He's been on YouTube forever. He finally had 1 month where he got off. I think it was because of the quantum stuff. He finally broke 1 million. I'm happy for him. But, I'm not, a lot of people, they say, like, hey, why don't you guys just kiss and make up? I don't like him. I don't want to make up with him. I don't see him as an intellectual equal. I don't see him as somebody who can add anything to my life. I don't see him as even borderline entertainment. And so from here on out, I will not address him. I will not make videos about him. And it wouldn't be a video if you didn't pick up some coffee. This is what's really bugging him. I know he's making all those sweet super chats talking about me, and he should continue to do so because he needs the money, and I think that's good. But I'll use this option. If you made it this far in the video and you haven't, all I'm going to say is check out the reviews. Go to coffeebrandcoffee.com and simply just go to the reviews section. There's 1,055 reviews from actual customers, including videos, pictures, other types of videos. These are actual customers. And if you're convinced by those reviews, we have 6 different coffees, including a decaf. We also have 6 different organic loose leaf teas. We also have 3 delicious hot cocos. We have, I think, 18 spots in our roaster's choice that'll probably close by the time you see this. But also, we have our K-Cup pre-order. We're about halfway there on the K-Cup pre-order to get all the equipment and infrastructure we need to offer you K-Cups and then start to offer our full line of flavors in K-Cups. So if you're interested in helping out, you also get a Iron Founders coin if you pick up K-Cups. Let me just put it this way. We have a lot of options for you, and all of them will make the haters mad. I really appreciate all of you tuning in. Again, I do apologize for the distractions. I'm going to leave it be on Twitter now. Lesson learned. Sometimes I get sucked into petty drama too. I'm only human. But I will, as a commitment to you, just ignore it now. Thanks for all your amazing support at Coffee Brand Coffee. We're really doing some amazing stuff there. And I couldn't have done it without all of you. We'll talk to you again real soon.